I've got 3 brand new, absolutely stunning homes to show you. So if you're looking to find your dream home here in Central Florida, you do not want to skip this video. Plus, we're going to talk about why I think, in my opinion, this is one of the best communities all around. I know you're ready. Let's go. This is going to be my favorite. I already know. You are not going to believe this house. It is spectacular. I'm so excited to show this to you. First of all, the foyer just looks like a hotel lobby, like a really fancy hotel to me. I love how they've styled it. Of course, you know I love black finishes. I think it looks absolutely stunning. Look at the oversized tray ceiling and a really nice wide hallway. Absolutely beautiful. Right off the front, you have a really beautiful guest suite here with 2 big windows overlooking the porch, and then you have a gorgeous ensuite bath. So if you have like an in-law that wants to stay with you, this is an absolutely beautiful option. Plus a nice big walk-in closet, and you still have a linen closet here behind the door. But absolutely beautiful. I love this chandelier. Just looks so elegant. I really love it. I love that that room is really tucked away from the rest of the house. But over here, you got kind of like a coat closet or just kind of extra closet for your stuff. A good sized powder room, so you have it for your guests. This house has 4.5 bathrooms. That's humongous. Over here is a door to the garage. And look at this. If you have kids, you are going to love this, especially because they styled it this way. Of course, I immediately started taking pictures of all these for ideas because I have small kids. And this was such a great idea, like with the magnet wall for letters. My kids are learning to read right now, so it's very helpful. But this room could also be styled as a home office, maybe a home gym. Some clients I've had really want a big space to create that home gym experience. This would be a perfect room for that. Or like a homeschool room. You know, a lot of families are going to that. But right over here, you're starting to enter into the open concept floor plan. So you have this flex room, which you could use as a formal dining room, but they have it styled as like an open air office, which I kind of like the concept, especially look how big this desk is. Now, if you have little ones like me, maybe not as practical unless you really are throwing them in that playroom and closing the doors. Over here, you go into the living room. I love this thing. I don't know what it is, but I think it's really cool. It's like a sofa table, but they have the little seats underneath, so maybe you can eat something while you're watching TV. Well, if this was my house, I'd probably make the TV a little bit bigger, given the size of this room. But I absolutely love the sectional. Really great size. One thing I want to point out about this beautiful 12-foot slider, check this out. Of course, one of the many structural upgrades you can choose from when building this home. I feel like I'm Vanna White moving the board. I'm gonna start clapping here. Check this out for indoor outdoor living, Florida's finest. Wait till we get to the pool area. This is what's called a pocket slider door. Highly, highly, highly worth it if you like to spend a lot of time on your pool deck. Boy, are those doors heavy. But then you open over to the kitchen area. This is a very similar layout to my house, which I was like, except once you see the upstairs, it definitely looks nothing like my house. But this kitchen, beautiful. I love how you have another 8-foot slider over here. You can see into the backyard, which we're gonna get to in a minute because that's super nice. You have a great view to your living room, so a nice big open concept. I love that it has a huge dining nook, which is why you don't really need a second formal living or formal dining, because I mean, this is what, an 8-seater? That's probably how I would style my table all the time because we love to host. Really, really nice decor. The colors are on point. They've got the nice gourmet kitchen for my northerners. Gas cooking. I know everyone's gonna be excited for that, considering that most of our communities here in Florida are electric. That's gonna be a really great feature. They really did a lot of great upgrades in here. From the countertops to the cabinets, you have the under cabinet lighting, beautiful finish for the hood vent, extra cabinet for the refrigerator, and all the beautiful backsplash. I really love how it has all of this counter space, which is perfect to hide all of your kitchen appliances. And then check this out. I don't think I've ever seen a pantry this big. You hear how much it echoes? It's because that's how big it is. Complete wraparound. I almost thought I was like at like IKEA or something. It was just lots of storage for your food. So now while we're here, let's head outside so I can show you something. Okay, this pool area is where it's at because look how huge this outdoor space is. You have tons of room for a nice big table, and they have the rough-in and everything for an outdoor kitchen. I can totally picture it now. cooking your barbecue, eating here, and jumping in the pool after, which this is gonna be really nice. Ooh, it's a bit bright. Hold on. Thank you. Much better. Okay. Florida sunshine, y'all. So over here, they have added a nice, beautiful pool with a little sun shelf and spa. This is Florida living at its finest. If you're thinking about doing a pool, the builder can offer you some options to have one added. Can I jump in yet? I love pools. If you're liking this tour, give me a like. And you definitely want to keep watching because we have 2 more homes to show you and they're going to get bigger and better with each one. All right, now let's head upstairs. Oh, I totally forgot to show you this. This is the under the stairs storage. Look at that. My kids would go crazy in here. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, it keeps going even further. You have to come see this. It like does this little U. Ta-da! So if the dog is missing, check under the stairs, Oh, look at this. This is the first time I think I've ever seen a mosaic tile on the risers of the staircase. What are your thoughts on it? Do you love it? Hate it? Not sure? Let me know in the comments. Now, once you get upstairs, you have this nice big open kind of hallway space. We're gonna get to the good stuff that's right behind you, but first we're gonna check out these bedrooms. First of all, whoever styled these did such a great job. Look at this kid's storybook come to life. They really did a great job. You have plenty of space. I mean, this is a queen size bed with a big dresser, lots of space, put in a desk, lots of toys. I also really love these doors. Makes me want to go replace all my doors now. And then you have this other bedroom, but check this out. First of all, you have 3 windows in here, lots of light, great styling. But look, what's this? You have a full ensuite bathroom in this bedroom. So this is perfect for that older kid, or maybe if you do have an in-law that doesn't take the room downstairs, or maybe there's a guest room. Still have a good sized closet. Still have a great size closet. Now over here, you have the laundry room. They have the linen closet for the bathroom in here. Very clever. You got your laundry machines, a window. Thank you. I love the cabinets. And then they put in a sink over here, but you could easily just do more cabinets and then you can have a great space to fold your clothes. And then over here, tall bathroom, great size. I love the tile that they chose for the bathtub. Dresses it up quite a bit. And then look at the size of this room. 1, 2, 3, 4 windows. I actually had thought about doing something like this for my son's room when he was little, but I'm no painter, so. They did a really great theme here with the dinosaur. And then check out this closet too. You got a nice walk-in in here as well. Here at Pulte, you can tell the quality of this, but by looking at all the door trim, it's a very modern, nice and clean, thick trim package that they use here, plus all the crown molding. All right, now for the good stuff. What I really loved the first time I walked in here, you do have a loft. You might have thought immediately, oh, there's no loft because we went right to the bedrooms, but they have it kind of tucked away, which makes it even better, I think, because this is a lot more quieter than hearing for all the noise from downstairs if you have, the whole family. But look at the size of this sectional. I love the black accents, of course. It's perfect for like a media room, second living room. You got 3 big windows, so you still get a lot of natural light. I like the little bookcase kind of corner there. Really nice touch. This is the AC closet, just so you're wondering. And then check out the primary. I love it. They put in the crown molding, beautiful black accent wall. I know this has nothing to do with the house, but I was just getting ideas for my room. I love the idea of taking the same dresser ×2 and putting it together to make one massive one. I just was like instantly like, we have to go buy another dresser and do this immediately. Ensuite bathroom, lots and lots of drawers, countertop space. Look how deep these drawers are. This is what my hair tools is missing with the soft clothes, I might add. Then you have your enclosed water closet. But wait till you see this bad boy. Not only has it got a nice big shower niche, you got here, you got a little window there. Water, water, water. If you don't come out of this shower clean, there's something wrong. Very wrong. And now, check out the size of this linen closet. Also nice and deep, conveniently accessed from the bathroom. And they added in these built-ins so you can see how big of a closet this is and how much it maximizes space. Man, all the stuff I want to do to my house. I keep getting ideas and ideas. My husband's probably like, probably should just move. All right, now let's go downstairs and do a price breakdown on how much this home costs. We just finished touring the Scarlett floor plan here at Parkside Trails by Pulte Homes. This floor plan is the largest of their 50-foot series homes, which are also referred to as the Classic Series. We're going to talk about that a little bit more later. As of today, the current base price for this floor plan starts at $679,990. The lot premium for this series of homes range from $7,000 up to $35,000. So for the sake of this example, we're gonna say a $15,000 lot premium. Most people are gonna be spending realistically around 5% for structural changes and then about 10% for your design studio options. So for the sake of this example, we're gonna do about a $25,000 structural change option and then $70,000 for design options. All in price for a home to be built similar to this model, we're looking at a price of around $790,000. For the sake of our example, we're gonna use a 5% conventional down payment. With today's market interest rate around 6.75%, you're looking at a monthly payment of $4,868 per month, plus your PMI, your taxes, your insurance, your HOA and CDD fees. Now this home is stunning and the other two won't disappoint. But first, before we go tour those homes, let's first go outside and talk about why this community is gonna be one of the most popular in all of Central Florida. We're in the most anticipated and exciting new communities, Parkside Trails by Pulte Homes here in Clermont, Florida. Pulte is one of the higher end builders with a strong reputation in Central Florida. I'm sure you can already tell by the home we just toured. The same quality and attention they give their homes, they carry over into their communities. I'll talk more about that when we cover the amenities. You're definitely gonna wanna see the resort style pool. I think Parkside Trails has got to be sitting in one of the best locations here in Central Florida. This community is in the very popular and growing city of Clermont, but it's also on the border of booming Horizon West. You can say best of both worlds. And with that, you're gonna get tons, and I mean tons, of shopping, dining, and entertainment options. Within 20 to 30 minutes, you have lots of different options available for you. On the Winter Garden side, you have the Hamlin Town Center, which has tons of great restaurants and shops. If you're really looking to cheat on your diet, Crumble Cookie, so good. There's also Paris Baguette, which is one of my favorite stops in there, an incredible bakery with lots of goodies. They also have a really nice movie theater called the Sinopolis Theater, where you'll catch me there for the opening day of the new Avengers movie coming out later this year. You also have Winter Garden Village, which is the best place to do all of your major shopping with stores like Best Buy, Super Target, World Market, and so many great stores. Bonefish Grill, which is one of my favorite. They also have a really fancy sushi place that's great for date nights. And of course, our kids' favorite, Pizzeria Uno's, where they can make their own pizza. On the Clermont side, you have downtown Clermont, where you can always enjoy family-friendly activities every single week with the farmers markets every Sunday, food truck Fridays the first Friday of every month, and lots of great community events at least once a month. If you love the active lifestyle, you'll really enjoy the trails around the lake. And the waterfront beach is always a hit for families with kids. If you watch my previous video on Ridgeview and the Olympus Project, we're just a few minutes from there in North Clermont, which is really going to be adding even more shopping, dining, and retail space to our area that we'll get to enjoy. Not to mention all of the sporting campuses and medical office parks that are also going to be beneficial to the community. Now for grocery needs, you have within 10 to 20 minutes away a Target, Walmart, and a Publix all nearby. Once the connection road opens up sometime next year, you'll be within 10 to 15 minutes with everything that Horizon West and Disney has to offer. Pulte's Del Webb brand has always been known for their lavish amenities for their active adult lifestyle. This is one of the first times they're bringing that concept to one of their non-55 plus communities. This is one of their biggest land acquisition purchases in the area, so they are sparing no expense to go all out with this community. The amenities are looking amazing, featuring a zero entry resort style pool with sun shelf and lap lanes, plus family cabanas. It also features a 7,800 square foot clubhouse that's going to have a fitness center, workstation, gathering area, social veranda with a TV and bar area, plus a covered play area. There's going to be plenty of playgrounds, a fireside retreat, open green space around the community, a good variety of sports courts like 5 pickleball courts, tennis courts, and a soccer field. And of course, with a community called Parkside Trails, you're gonna have walking trails. The HOA fees here are $85 a month for both the estate and the classic series. Also included is 1 gigabyte of high-speed internet and streaming TV channels. The CDD, however, will be $2,652 a year for classic series and $3,183 a year for the estate series. Here in the community, they have 3 different series. We're covering today the single family section that has 14 different floor plans starting at a base price of $535,000, ranging from 1,935 square feet all the way up to 4,272 square feet and bigger. Now, if you're loving what you're seeing here at Parkside Trails, but you're looking for a more affordable option, then you're definitely going to want to subscribe, because we're going to be coming back to the community very soon to cover 3 additional models that are going to be starting in the 400s. That is super exciting. We've done a lot of talking already, so how about we go back and tour some more of those models? You definitely want to stick around to the end, because I'm saving you the best for last. Ooh, these houses are getting better and better. We're right now in the Mahogany Grande, and I'm already loving this. Right off the front, look at this office space. They have it styled as like this just like gathering room. It's really spacious with the glass front doors. You got the 2 big windows, but imagine the type of office space you're gonna have in here. I'm loving it. And then right out here, the decor is high end. Look, I love how they put the wallpaper to kind of give a texture for the tray ceiling. It looks absolutely spectacular. Over here, we have a half bathroom with a little linen closet here to have for storage. But you kind of have this like double foyer I love. And then you have your stairs upstairs. We'll get there in a minute. Over here, kind of like your pantry. Yeah. Over here you have your pantry, and then you have this like butler's pantry with the extra built-in fridge. Absolutely stunning. I love how they did the under cabinet lighting with the box cabinets. Oh, look at this kitchen and the views. This is absolutely a stunning, stunning floor plan. The 2-tone cabinets, absolutely beautiful. And this is a type of quartz that you don't really see too much, because it's kind of a mixture of different kinds. I think it's a really great choice. Lots of cabinets. Look at this fridge. So you want to do the upgraded appliance package? Look at the size of this bad boy. I think that's really spectacular. If you really want a high-end look, this is the way to go. I love that even though this is a nice big open space, it still has definition for each of the rooms. So you have your dining space clearly defined. You have a nice big living room setup that's clearly defined. They do an incredible job with this double tray ceiling with the accent paint. Love the black and white, of course. Of course, right now, it's not the best view because they're building the pool. That's what a pool looks like when you build one. But you'll have the double pocket door so you can open all the way out. And this whole space can be completely open to your outside pool deck. Or maybe we'll have to come back for part 2 and give you the finished look. But until then, over here, this is a great floor plan if you have small kids, because most floor plans, as you'll probably notice, usually have the secondary bedrooms by the front door. In this floor plan, they have them very nicely positioned in the back of the home, which as a mom of 2 young kids, I absolutely love that. But look how big these rooms are. This is a queen size bed. There's definitely great size rooms for your kids here or your guests. You have a full bathroom here in between. And then, dude bro, this is the dude bro room. You have another great size room. I think my son would really love all these sharks. Maybe not surfboards, because that's scary. So we've covered 2 of the secondary bedrooms. Before we go to the best part, over here by the kitchen, we've got the real pantry. I thought over there was a pantry. That's just your surprise secret pantry. But over here, you have a really great size long pantry. So that way, when you go to Costco, you can store up and you'll be all set. Here's your laundry room, great size. You have your garage entrance there. I like that they have this little space over here to give you like a mudroom area or like an entrance table space as well. All right, now for the primary suite, look at this oasis of space. You have 2 big bright windows overlooking your soon to be beautiful pool. And oh, I love the colors in here. Anything coastally, like all sea oriented. Even like the light fixture kind of looks like a sea coral. Beautifully appointed. You have an extra window over here, so 3 big windows. And then look at this. Oh, yes, please. I love like the dark, it's like a dark gray or a light light black. I guess it's the same thing. Lots of counter space. This is the super shower upgrade, which I think is a really beautiful. Come on in. You've got the shower niche. You have a big seat here. Kind of like these become niches too. You have shower head 1, shower head 2, and shower head 3. You don't come out of this shower clean, then you definitely have something wrong. And it even has a transom window to give you even more light into the bathroom. I love that. You have a good sized linen closet over here, your enclosed toilet room over here, but oh my goodness. Can we make this in our house, please? Look how beautiful this is. So you've got the option for built-ins, and it goes, I mean, I feel like I'm at the store. You have like a full shopping center over here in your private closet. Look, it even has drawers. And there's soft clothes. I love it. Now, between this home and the Scarlett we just saw, which one do you like more? I don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards this one. But wait till you see the last one we have for you, because that's going to change some things. All right, now let's head upstairs. Now, upstairs, you have a bonus room. This is a really cool layout with the couches they chose. It almost reminds me of a cruise ship I was on that has like a little pool area like this with all the loungers. It's really, really nice. So really great bonus room. I like the way that they put these desks here. You could obviously fit it out for outfit this room for a couch, TV area, and have room for like desks for homework. Or you can just have this as a nice big playroom if you have little kids like me. I don't normally show utility closets, but the amount of space you have in here for extra storage, I think is worth noting, because this is a really big AC closet. All right, now for the last part. The bonus room, you have the option to add bedrooms. This one comes with a full bathroom and a whole nother bedroom to complete the home. So decent sized room, walk-in closet, and a private bathroom right here for your guests. Now, it is worth noting that you can build this house with just the downstairs floor only. This is an option to make it a Grande versus just a Mahogany. Now, let's head downstairs and talk about what this is gonna cost you. We just finished touring the Mahogany Grande floor plan here at Parkside Trails. This floor plan is base price starting at $687,000, and you're looking at lot premiums ranging anywhere from $45,000 to $100,000 for this series. So for the sake of our pricing example, we're going to use a lot premium of $60,000, so kind of mid-range. And then most people typically spend somewhere around 5% for structural options and 10% for your design options. But for the sake of our example, we're gonna use an all-in purchase price of $850,000. So with an all-in price at $850,000 with a 5% down payment in today's standard market rate, hovering around 6.75%, you're looking at a monthly payment of $5,238 per month, plus your taxes, your insurance, PMI, and HOA and CDD fees. Now you're gonna absolutely love this next tour, so let's just go straight there.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about.
I know you've been waiting for this one. This is their Mac Daddy of their floor plans here. This is the Roseland, and it is spectacular. Right off the front, check out the size of this office. I mean, if I can imagine my home office here, I would be in love. You got the double windows. You have like the seating area. I love how they styled it. Makes me think of like if I was a psychologist in another life, I could have my clients come in and tell me about their day. You can use this for all kinds of stuff. Also, let's take a moment to appreciate this beautiful 2-story foyer with the open railing. Absolutely stunning. They even have the tray ceiling with some beams. Beautiful. Formal dining room, absolutely stunning with all the wood accents, the colors. I'm in love with all these modern finishes. It's absolutely beautiful. 2 big windows brings in lots of natural light. Then you come through here with the pass-through. Butler's pantry with a wine fridge, huge pantry, very, very good. And then let's talk about kitchen goals. This kitchen has wow factor to the max. Not only do you have the extra windows here at the countertop level, which is a beautiful and very unique touch. You've got the 5-burner gas stove. They did it up with the KitchenAid appliances. I mean, look at this fridge size. Spectacular. Modern luxury, absolutely all the way to the max. Love the box cabinets on the top. And then you got a beautiful open dining space over here. A little bit less formal, but still bringing in tons of natural lights with literally lined with windows. There's 5 different windows here. Let's take a moment to just really appreciate this kitchen. Look how huge this island is. You have storage space galore. I love that the kitchen overlooks a 2-story family room. I mean, this is a gathering room. Not only do I love the color scheme, because of course I love the black and white pops. It's got a beautiful accent wall with 3 big windows, pretty much a wall slider here with the 12-foot slider. You have a beautiful modern fixture above. It's just spectacular. Can we move? Can we move? And we're gonna talk about the pool area here in a bit, but huge living room. I love the layout of the space. And then over here, you have a full shower with the toilet and vanity with a door that goes out to the pool deck. So if you're coming in, wanna get cleaned up before coming inside, perfect location. Linen closet for that. And then over here, you have lots of storage under the stairs, extra floor. I love that they have, not only do they have a really cute mudroom that they do include as an option, but you also have like almost like this landing zone, or you can maybe have a dual mud zone, whatever you prefer. But I really like that they have an entrance table for the side entrance. And here we are to the prime guest suite of your choice. So here they have it styled as kind of like just like a den or entertainment room, but this is actually another bedroom that most people will use as an in-law suite or a guest suite, because this is a really large size room. You have a nice walk-in closet over here for your stuff. You have a linen closet over here for your linens. And with the guest bathroom, you have lots of storage here in the cabinet space. And I love with the tile shower, I love how they did it all the way to the top with the hexagon tile. Beautiful shower. I don't know about you, but I love hexagon tiles and showers. What are your thoughts? I absolutely am in love with how open and beautiful this is, especially with the railing. Oh, that's the type of railings I love to see. More modern with the black. I love it. All right, now let's check out the pool deck outside. I absolutely love this slider and need something like this in my house. Where'd it go? Pocket slider for the win. And over here you have another extension with a built-in kitchen. Check this out. Although clearly these people are tall that live here, not for me. But then you have great outdoor seating and dining, and then of course the pool. I love the pavers. I love the tile. Got a nice big hot tub. They did a great job with the pool. The builder, remember, does pools. So if you want one built with the home, you can do it. Let's go upstairs because you're gonna love what you're gonna see up there. Now before we head upstairs, one more little secret I forgot to show you. Look how cute this wine cellar is. They put in a whole like winery with some, I don't know, what was this? A wine fridge over here. So you got 2 of them. And you've got storage, beautiful. It's like a little wet bar area. Well, dry bar, because there's no sink. All right, now let's go upstairs. I love how they have the stairs like this. Just gives it a more grand feel instead of just straight up the stairs. Right behind you is the primary suite. We're gonna get to that later. It is the dream of primary suites. So definitely keep watching. But now we're gonna go over this catwalk area right here. And oh, I love this. Let's go this way. There's so many ways to go. This bedroom over here, I like that it's nicely tucked away. You got 2 big windows, bringing in lots of natural light. Over here, you have an open area for a private sink and the closet, which is walk-in. Pocket door leads to the shared tub and toilet room with its linen closet. Another pocket door here to another sink area with walk-in closet for another bedroom. So if you have kids, having the Jack and Jill bedroom setup is perfect. I almost thought that this was like a dimension, but it's actually just paint. Very well done. And look, here we are back in the hallway, heading back over here. You've got a really deep utility closet here. Oh, look at this laundry room. I love how they have the front loading machines, and then you have all this counter space and a sink built into cabinets with the storage And of course, my favorite, having a window. And then over here, we've got linen closet for this bedroom. And look at the size of this room. This room has its own ensuite bathroom, huge room, double windows. If you notice, all the bedrooms have 2 windows. Most floor plans only come with 1 window. Look at these floors. It's just so gorgeous. It's like a 24 by 24 tile. Very pretty. Beautiful counter, lovely tile all the way to the ceiling. Very well done. All right, now is the time. Let's check out this primary suite. Are you ready? Okay, welcome to your new primary suite. Look how beautiful this is with a beautiful entrance, like a little foyer to your room. Lovely seating area. I've seen some come style with like a little TV area, or you can just have a sitting room. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. You know, I love the black and white combo, so I love all the colors in here. But this is just such a beautifully styled room. I love the beams that they added, the modern fixture, but look at this. They put the flooring on the wall. Little seating area over here. You can have an unwind at the end of the day. Plus, look at all the windows here. Tons of natural light. You have 1, 2, 3 over here, 4, 5, 6 windows in this primary suite. Now over here, more double doors to your ensuite bathroom. This is what I'm talking about when we're talking about an ensuite bath. First of all, this shower, spectacular. I love the tile. I love the seat. I love the size. It's perfect. Beautiful standalone tub. Absolutely stunning. This is the kind of countertops I just love. I love how it matches so perfectly with this. Look at all this storage. Oh, and there's soft clothes in the bathroom. Amazing. Now, of course, because they're not fully open, they're still working on this, so it's missing the mirrors, but they are coming, I promise. And over here, they've got a great size closet for him. Finally, he gets his own little space, which is pretty deep and nicely set up with the built-in, plus a little window. Perfect touch. And over here for her, I love the size of this closet for her. And look at this, even an extra long section here with super cute dresses. Maybe I'll come shop over here. And then you have a linen closet for this side. And of course, enclosed toilet room with a pocket door. Now let's head downstairs and talk about what this home will cost. And hint, it's a lot. We just finished touring the Roseland floor plan here in their estate series. This base floor plan starts at $800,000. The typical lot premium for their estate series, it usually ranges between $45,000 to $100,000. So for the sake of our example, we're gonna use a good mid-range and go with $60,000. You're usually gonna be spending about 5% of your base price for structural options and about 10% for your design studio choices. So with that, for the sake of our example, we're gonna use $40,000 for structurals and $80,000 for a design studio. With that, a home like this is probably gonna run you somewhere around the $970,000 range. So with a 10% down payment, in today's standard market interest rate around 6.75%, you're looking at a monthly payment of $5,662 per month, plus your PMI, taxes, insurance, HOA, and CDD fees. So which one of these home tours was your favorite? I know my dream home is probably gonna stay a dream. There are over 400 new construction communities across Central Florida. It can be a daunting task to find your perfect home. Let my team and I do all the heavy lifting for you. Give me a call, text, or scan this QR code, and I'd love to connect. Oh, and I think you'll love these videos too.